Hi, Anthem. Pastor Gary here with you to deliver this week's sermon recap. I had the privilege yesterday to be able to share the word and study Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 3 with you all. But before we dive into that, I wanted to give you an update that during my introduction, I made a joke about made it seem like I didn't like Valentine's Day. Actually, it was true that I didn't like that it was the first Sunday without football, but there's a lot of concerned faces in the crowd. Don't worry, everything's well at home. Ashley and I had a great day. The kids had a lot of fun too, and truly do love the day of Valentine's Day and be able to spend that with my family. But yeah, everything is good, and I'm not in the doghouse for now. But diving into a recap of the sermon yesterday, we started off the Beatitudes. And the first Beatitude in Matthew chapter 5, verse 3 is, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And one thing I didn't really dive too deep into is that word poor. I brought up the word poor, but that word poor, it truly does translate into what we think of poor in the financial stance, that this is truly lacking everything. It's the word also used as the act that beggars do. So we do want to be thinking about that word poor in those sense when we study the scripture and when we think of this beatitude as we posture ourselves before God. So, but the big reminder is on that it's poor in spirit. So our spirit needs to be lacking everything, that we're in full reliance on God. We need to be created new in God. As much as we are as Americans, we always want to be self-made. We're a self-made man, we have a self-made business. But no, we want to be, as Christians, walking with the Lord, being reliant on our Father, being reliant on Jesus, only that grace that He provides for us to be made new in Him. And that's where we find our success. That's where we find our identity. And that reminder that everything that's given to us in this life, all of our blessings, they're all a gift from God. And our job, it's not ours to hold on to, it's ours to steward. We need to be good stewards of those blessings that we are given. So my challenge for you this week, church, to be able to take some time to identify ways in which we can embrace humility in our lives. Find those ways that we can humble ourselves, not just before God, but also before our brothers.